Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lian Duan. I have been developer for over 20 years, specializing in DevOps and cloud security. Today, we are going to talk about Terraform Lifecycle Rules. These rules help us manage how resources are created, updated, and destroyed in Terraform. In 99% of the cases, we don't need to add the lifecycle rule block to our Terraform file. However, there are special scenarios where lifecycle rules can save the day. In this video, I'll show you a hands-on demo how to use the ignore change lifecycle rule to fix a real-world emergency issue. I have uploaded the Terraform code in my GitLab repo. I share the link below. Let's dive in and get started. In this video, we'll cover what are Terraform lifecycle rules, go through the three main lifecycle rules, a hands-on demo to fix a real-world issue use the ignore changes rule. Let's start with the basic. First, understand what Terraform lifecycle rules are. In simple words, lifecycle rules are settings that how Terraform handles resources. For example, they can provide a resource for accidentally deleting, or they can ensure a new resource is created before the old one is destroyed. Those rules are useful in real-world corner case. For instance, if security group configuration in AWS EC2 are incorrect, it may cause an EC2 instance to be recreated each time when you try to add new resources. Even the EC2 instance has no change. I'll show you how to fix the issue using ignore changes Terraform lifecycle rule as a quick workaround. Now let's go through the different types of the lifecycle rules in more detail. There are three main types of lifecycle rules in Terraform. Create before destroy. This rule ensures that a new resource is created before the old one is destroyed. For example, if you are updating an EC2 instance, this rule can help you avoid downtime by creating a new instance first. However, create before destroy is not default behavior in Terraform. By default, Terraform follows a destroy before creating approach, meaning it destroys the old resource before creating a new resource when changes require resource replacement. Provide destroy rule is stop a resource from being destroyed. It's like a safe net for critical resources, such as a production database or S3 storage. Ignore changes. This rule tells Terraform ignore changes to specific attributes of a resource. For example, if you do not want Terraform to recreate an EC2 instance when its security groups change, you can use that rule. Next, we'll explore a real-world example of how ignore change rule can apply. Open my terminal. You can find the main.tl file in my GitLab repo. We'll download the file. Go to the file folder. My demo Terraform file is based on the video how to create asset tunnel in AWS. It will use in my demo. Let me run Terraform init and apply command to create my demo case. Apply. Enter yes. There is a background for my demo case. I take over old Terraform project that has two AWS EC2 instances, EC2A and EC2B in a customer VPC. There is no document available for the Terraform setup. I receive a ticket asking me to add more AWS EC2 instances as soon as possible. All the 21 resources are created. Before making any changes, I run Terraform plan to check the current Terraform status. I notice that there are two resources I have to add. Let me make a little bit up to find the resource name. The security group force replacement under the EC2B instance. Let me find the other one. Security group is first replacement under the EC2A instance. That don't make sense. You see, I only run the command apply and run the plan. Why there are two EC2 instances have to recreate it. Move back, clean up the screen. To investigate more, I run Terraform status list. I highlighted two security groups. They are in the status file. Next, I run Terraform refresh command. This command synchronizes Terraform status file with the current infrastructure, just in case my Terraform status file was crashed. And then I run Terraform plan command again. You see there's still 2 resources have to created. Let me check. EC2B instance need replaced. EC2A instance have to replaced. That don't make any sense. Since I don't have time for more debugging, I decided to apply a quick fix by adding an ignore changes block for the EC2A instance. I use VS Code open the main.tl file. Uncomment lifecycle rule block. Add the ignore changes. The attribute is security groups. That means ignore changes to the security groups. Save. Back to my terminal. Run Terraform plan command to check. You see there's only 1 instance need to replacement. Let me check. It's EC2B. That makes sense because we only add the ignore change lifecycle block on the EC2A. EC2A do not recreate it. That means the ignore change block prevent unnecessary instance recreation. Why the EC2 instance being recreated? I mean back to the main.tl file. The issue occurred because the EC2 instance was not on the default VPC. For that case, Terraform should use VPC security group IDs to link AWS resource groups, but the configuration file was referenced security groups instead. That root cause. If you like to learn more example, there is a Terraform official document, Manage Resource Lifecycle. I shared the link below. That's all for today's video. Do not forget, after your exercise, run Terraform destroy command to release all AWS resources. It avoids unnecessary AWS costs. Today we learned what the Terraform lifecycle rules are. The 3 types of lifecycle rules. A real-world example using ignore changes. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I'd be happy to help you out. Thank you for watching and see you next time.